The $400 Land Secret: How to Own a Home with Land Without Breaking the Bank. 1. The myth of land first. Everyone dreams of buying a piece of land and building from scratch. It feels independent, free, and custom. But here's the twist: buying land without a home can cost you far more in the long run. Why? Because lenders treat vacant land as a risk. Loans for bare lots often require large down payments and high interest. So what does that actually mean? It means the dream of buying land first is usually a financial trap. The smarter move? Buy a house with land, already built, already appraised, and often for less than you'd spend trying to develop dirt from scratch. Footnote: this section debunks the buy land first myth and reframes the strategy toward purchasing existing home and land packages. 2. The $400 entry point. Here's where it gets interesting. Through specific government-backed loan programs, you can buy a home with land for as little as $400 out of pocket. That's usually the cost of a home inspection. Appraisal and closing costs can be rolled into the loan or paid by the seller. So what does that actually mean? It means your dream of rural living doesn't need deep pockets, just good paperwork. Footnote: this section introduces USDA financing as the main route for low-cost, zero-down home and land purchases. 3. Understanding the USDA loan. The United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, backs loans in eligible rural areas. These are 100% financing loans, no down payment required. They cover not just farmhouses in the wilderness but also suburban edges and small-town neighborhoods. Income limits apply. For a household of 4, the maximum income might hover around $110,000, and for 5 or more, about $140,000. You'll need a 620+ credit score, steady employment for 2 years, and verifiable tax filings. So what does that actually mean? It means the program rewards stability, not wealth. If you've been working, paying taxes, and keeping your credit decent, you're in. Footnote: this section outlines USDA qualification standards, income thresholds, and typical credit criteria. 4. Other loan options. If USDA doesn't fit your income bracket or location, FHA loans only require 3.5% down, and VA loans for veterans require no money down and no private mortgage insurance. In all cases, sellers can cover closing costs, often 3% of the sale price or more. So what does that actually mean? It means real estate isn't about cash, it's about structure. Knowing which loan applies to your situation is the real leverage. Footnote: this section compares FHA, VA, and USDA loans as accessible financing options for different buyer profiles. 5. The inspection rule. Even with a low down payment, inspections matter. Always get a home inspection, and better yet, attend it. 4 eyes catch more than 2. Look for leaks, rot, drainage issues, or flood risk. If something serious comes up, you can renegotiate or walk away during the due diligence period, usually 10 to 15 days. So what does that actually mean? It means protecting your future cost starts before you ever move in. Footnote: this section explains how inspections and due diligence windows reduce buyer risk before closing. 6. The survey and boundaries. Don't just fall in love with the porch, walk the land. Request a copy of the survey from your agent or local recorder's office. Make sure fences, driveways, and sheds sit inside property lines. If the survey's old, ask for an updated one. Walk it during rain, not just sunshine. So what does that actually mean? It means peace of mind has GPS coordinates. Footnote: this section underscores the importance of verifying property boundaries and drainage before purchase. 7. Taxes, insurance, and reality checks. 2 things make monthly payments jump: taxes and insurance. Claims history can raise premiums, even if the damage happened before you bought the house. Always call your insurance agent to ask about prior claims. And remember, owning property still means paying property taxes. So what does that actually mean? Ownership is freedom, but not free. Footnote. This section explains how prior claims and property assessments affect ongoing ownership costs. 8. Why rural still wins. Buying outside city limits often means no HOA, no city taxes, more privacy, and fewer restrictions. You can keep chickens, build a workshop, or just enjoy the silence. For many, that peace, and the absence of rules, outweighs proximity to the nearest Starbucks. So what does that actually mean? It means freedom has a zip code, and it's usually rural. Footnote. This section emphasizes lifestyle and regulatory advantages of rural homeownership. 9. Final thoughts, the smart land play. Buying a home with land using a USDA, FHA, or VA loan turns the old real estate model on its head. Instead of chasing a vacant lot and paying to develop it, you can step straight into ownership, land, house, and all, for almost nothing out of pocket. So what does that actually mean? It means you don't need to buy land someday. You can own it this year. Footnote. This section concludes that leveraging government-backed loans enables immediate home and land ownership for qualified buyers.